One question I'm always asked: how do we make our working team, our project team, our in-functional team more insight-centric, more insight-oriented? How do we infuse an insight culture into those we're working with? Let me give you some tips that I found very useful in dealing with that question. Keep your eye on the prize. The prize here is a small set of insights that really make a difference to the organization's thinking, decision-making, and action. Now, that prize becomes more realizable if you follow the following tips. Ask, what's the insight potential? Are we really looking at marketplace change that is critical to the business, or are we looking at things that are relatively trivial? Insight focus. Are we looking at developing a small set of insights or a large number of insights that may not have much impact? Insight relevance. Always ask, to what part of the business is the insight relevant? Is it the strategy, value proposition, investment, change, whatever? Sometimes insight relevance is not at all obvious, so you do need to ask this question. Insight scrutiny. Always vet and test an emerging insight. Ask individuals to develop the strongest possible supporting data and reasoning, because sometimes that is not at all evident, and ask for the counter data and counter reasoning. Insight novelty. Is the insight new to us? Is it really new understanding? Is it new to anybody outside the organization? The higher the novelty of the insight, the more likely it's going to be of value and make a difference. Insight evolution. Insights evolve over time through a lot of analysis and deliberations. Manage the analysis and deliberations to get differences in opinions and perspectives, and don't accept the first offer of an insight as suggested by some member of the team. Last key point, insight validation. Remember that you can't validate an insight in real time. It only gets validated over time. So pay attention to the indicators you need to monitor and track to validate or invalidate the insight over time.